How are you?
Oh man, what an awesome time. Everyone looks so amazing. Hello, Mr. Hager, how you doing?
Good morning. How is, or I guess good afternoon and good evening to some. So how is everybody? Hey, Kadesh, I see you over
Hello,
there.
hello, how are you, sir?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Awesome. We're so excited to be together. I know that everyone is enjoying this awesome day with family and friends. And just in case you all didn't know, I am in love with my power strip. I have a power strip across my heart. All right. So that's how much I'm in love with the power of the power strip. Well, today, guys, we're about to make history. We are already making history.
Absolutely.
We have an industry icon, an industry legend on with us today, all the way from Las Vegas.
So how's everybody? Hey, Kadesh, I see you.
Hello, how are you, sir?
On his boat home out there, as you can see his background when he begins to talk. Just guys, I mean, this industry works. You know, it's so amazing how people think that this industry does not work, but the proof is in the printout. The proof is in the lifestyle, and the proof is in the freedom. And so today we're going to talk about Project 10,000. We have Miss Khadijah Adams all the way from Colorado on the line. As you see, she almost looks like Tina Turner a little bit. You know,
Better, even better.
you know what? She looks better than Tina Turner, right? Awesome. And then we have Rick. How you doing, Rick?
Yeah, very well. Thank you very much, and nice to see you all this evening, and especially to Mr. Hager. It's an honor to meet
Awesome.
you like this, face to face.
All the way from Holland. And then, I'm sorry, Mr. Hager, but I have to make it publicly known that you are the man with the rich teeth. That's what people say about you. So we get to see the man with the rich teeth on today. And so I just want to encourage all of our guests on the line today to just really know that you are at the right place at the right time. As you're enjoying family and friends, there is no other place that I'd rather be than here with you guys today. And I mean, you have no idea the type of servant leadership that we have in this company, that on this monumental, on this historical day, from his boat home, we have Mr. Hager on the line. So I just want to share with you guys who this gentleman is before we turn it over to him, because we will be here for about another 45 minutes. Feel free to grab the friends and family in from the barbecue and from outside by the pool and all that good stuff, and tell them that this is something that you do not want to miss. And so my name is Dr. Stormy Weddleton Jones. I'm actually calling in from my home, not a boat yet, but from my home here in Miramar, Florida. I got my family here, and of course, like I said, I got my power strip on my heart. I've been in the industry, ladies and gentlemen, for 6 years, and I'm being very candid with you all today. I have never seen or felt anything like what I see here with FG Express, or what I feel here with FG Express. This is one of those companies that is going to go up in history. You know, we are making history right now. Guys, we have a company that no one has ever seen. We're going to set the industry standard. And so we're going to talk about an amazing product on today. Okay, we're going to talk about a comp plan that you have never seen before in your life, guys. You know, I've made millions of dollars in this industry. You know, my first year in network marketing, I made 7 figures. And guys, within my career, about $4 million. You know, but if I would have had a comp plan like what I have here, guys, that number would have been triple, okay? Not double, but triple. And so when Dr. Coleman reached out to me a few months ago and told me that he had an opportunity to meet with Brad Hager himself, I didn't know how honest he was about that. I'm like, Brad Hager, you know, how do you meet Brad Hager? Because I had heard so much about him in my career. I thought he was unreachable, okay? This is a true story, Mr. Hager. I thought he was untouchable. You know, he is one of those icons that people know who he is. And so, guys, as I had an opportunity myself to talk with him and to meet him, you're talking about someone who has a heart of gold. You know, when you look at him and his wife, guys, you're talking about combined, you have the best of both worlds in terms of leadership. You know, Marcia Hager owned her own network marketing company before, okay? And then Mr. Hager himself has actually built organizations in the field for over 21 years. So combined, you have 40 years of experience. You know, talk about, you know, mentorship, talk about leadership. You know, I believe that everything rises and falls on leadership. And so, guys, together, guys, they have made over $21 million in his career. And I'm believing now, I'm sure that number has went up a few million within your short run of being here in FG Express. I am sure, you know, you can't make any income claims here, but I'm sure that they have went up a few notches already. You know, guys, this gentleman, you know, has coached and mentored 12 individuals, guys, from zero to hero. He has actually had his hand on 12 people that have made $1 million status in this industry of network marketing. You know, he's been featured in many magazines. I just read an article, a write-up on him at Business for Home, where he is doing some amazing things, and the numbers that he's doing, guys, every month is really and truly unbelievable. And I want to publicly tell you, Mr. Hager, that just hearing the numbers that you're doing and being in this company for 8 months, you know, is really mind-blowing for me. But as I looked at the numbers and I looked at who you are as a man, you and your wife together, as I looked at the comp plan, as I looked at the amazing product that we have, I'm not really surprised. And then your work ethic. You know, one thing you told Damon Coleman and I is that, you know, you won't outwork us, that we can't outwork you. And you are true proof. You are a living example of we can't outwork you. And so I want you guys to know we're on the line with the best of the best. So thank you so much, Mr. Hager. I'm going to go ahead and mute out my line right now, and I'm going to turn this awesome hangout over to you.
All right. Well, thanks, Dr. Stormy. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna put my headsets on just to make sure I get a good communication to you. We're out at the lake here today. We're on our boat, and I tell you, this network marketing lifestyle, you got to just love it and love what it can offer you. And so we decided to, we're out enjoying Memorial Day, and I know that our friend Rick probably don't celebrate it over there, but you know, for everybody else, happy Memorial Day. You may hear a boat or two crank up in the background, but hopefully we can go ahead and move through that. And but first and foremost, as we start today, folks, I just want to say to you, I am honored and just blessed to be in business with Dr. Stormy and Dr. Damon. These guys are amazing leaders, and you know, we got a chance to partner up here a few months ago and start working this business, and I tell you what, we're making history. And so we're so excited also to be in business with Khadijah and my new friend Rick here, just to get a chance to work with him across the all the way. I mean, think about that, folks. We're out here doing business, you know, in our shorts, and then Rick here is in Holland, and then Khadijah's in Colorado, and Stormy is in Miami. So we got a business we can do anywhere around the world, have a lot of fun, you know, not having to go out here and do all these meetings we've had to do in the past in network marketing, to be able to do hangouts and all kind of just great fun things. And so we're excited to be part of what we're doing, you know, with the team here. And so again, I just got to say that again, working with great people like Dr. Stormy, Dr. Damon Coleman, just a pleasure, and we're doing this big, so we encourage everybody to jump on board. We're going to jump into what we're talking about here, and I know that we've got some great, again, some great testimonies we're going to talk about, but let me just jump in real quickly here and share with you our opportunity, and hopefully you guys hearing me okay? There's a little background noise from the boat there, so you guys, thumbs up, you can hear me fine? All right, good deal. So fantastic. Well, hopefully, I didn't expect the boats to crank up over there, but anyway, let's jump in here, guys. The name of our company that we're representing is called FG Express, and FG Express is a brand new division of a 10-year-old network marketing company called Forever Green. And Forever Green has got stability, got resiliency, been around for 10 years, proven company with very deep pockets, very great financial backing. And I don't know about you, but one of the reasons I got involved here is I like something new, because that's where you get a chance to make the bigger money. You know, the problem is with something new, you have to kind of take the risk, right, of a startup. And what I like about this is there's no risk of startup. You got a proven 10-year-old company that is got a backing of proven success that just started a brand new division, okay? And so that gives us some confidence and security of being around, but then the brand newness of a brand new company that we can get in first. Now, our company's in pre-launch, and pre-launch to you and I means that we're in early, okay, that we're in before the masses get here. We're officially launched in roughly a year. And now a couple of things I want to share with you about this opportunity that got me excited and why we got involved. We are making history, folks. We have already made history, even in pre-launch, okay? And there's three things that's never been done in the history of network marketing that I'm going to share with you today. Any one of these three things could take a company to over $1 billion. And, folks, we have three of them working for us at once. Number one is our company is launching and has the ability to do business in 190 countries at once. 190 countries, folks. That's never been done in the history of network marketing. We are the first. Okay, right now we are already shipping products into 170 countries, folks. I mean, think about that. The biggest network marketing company in the world has been involved. Has been going for 55 years, and they're not even in 100 countries yet. And in pre-launch, we're in over 170 countries already, folks. We're making history. And when you think about that, to be able to do business anywhere in the world, we no longer live in a local or state or government or economy, if you will, country. We're in a global economy, and now we have an opportunity to do business all around the world at the speed of the internet. As a matter of fact, Marcia and I and our group, we're into 120 countries already, folks, and we've only been doing this for 7 months. You know, Dr. Stormy and Damon, what are you guys, 70, 80 countries, maybe even 100 already? These guys have business all around the world. When they wake up in the morning, they've already made money from their group in Asia, their group in Europe, etc. And so that's what I love about it, folks. You know, if you're making any money at all, any big money in network marketing, it's because you're international and having a chance. I mean, think about it, folks. 7.3 billion people in the world. And you've never met a single person that you can't talk to about our company or about our product. 7.3 billion people, and we ship anywhere in the world, and the cost of shipping is only $4.95, folks, okay? $4.95. Most companies can't even ship across the state, let alone across the United States for $4.95. We ship to any address on the planet for $4.95, folks. So what I love about this, guys, is the global reach. Anywhere in the world, any country, anywhere we can do business, okay? And so that just gives you, when you look at the fact that every single day, folks, 50,000 people join a network marketing company. You know, if your companies, if you're working with a company that's only in 15, 20, 30 countries, then you only get a sliver of that pie. But when you are in every country in the world, you can get all that 50,000 that you want, okay? And so, but that's one of the things that got me excited to be able to have a global reach. Now, the second thing I want to talk about where we're making history has to do with our products, okay? Our product, folks, is absolutely amazing. What we have is a product called the Power Strip, and what the Power Strip is a fusion of modern energy and ancient herbs, if you will, ancient technology as well. And so what we're doing, the Power Strip is simply you wear it like a patch, and you put it on your body, and what it's going to do is relieve pain, folks, any type of pain. And what I like about it, when I told you it ships for $4.95, this is what it looks like. You see that right there? It comes in a white envelope. We ship it anywhere in the world for $4.95. There's 15 Power Strips in here. Now, let me tell you about the history we're making here, folks. The history is this, guys. This product is listed by the FDA as a Class 1 medical device. That's never been done in the history of network marketing, folks. We are the first. See, most companies are kind of shying away from the FDA. Afraid they may say something wrong, get in trouble, make a claim. Folks, we embrace the FDA. We're listed on their website. And when you get this package, folks, right here, there's 15 medical devices, 15 Power Strips in this package. We ship it anywhere in the world for $4.95. Now, here, when you open this package up, here's what it looks like. You're going to get this little envelope here, and inside it is the Power Strips. Okay, you just open these up. I'm gonna give you a little example. I wish you could. I know we got visual here. We got audio. I wish we could actually have the sense of smell. I love the smell of these Power Strips. They have a very therapeutic smell. They smell like Korean red ginseng. As a matter of fact, here's what I call them. That's the smell of money. That's the smell of money right there, folks. I tell you what. But basically, what happens when you open them up here in the Power Strip, that's what they look like right there, folks. A little small strip. Okay, you can see that. It's got the word love written across the back of it on the outside of the Power Strip in 15 different languages. And you just simply take this right here and you peel it off, as you can see right here as I'm doing. You peel it right there and just peel it off and just put it anywhere on the body that you have any kind of pain. Now, folks, this product here, listed by the FDA as a Class 1 medical device. When you get your package, you have 15 medical devices. It costs $60 for a month's supply, because each one of these Power Strips can be worn for 48 hours. It lasts 2 days. You just put it on, and obviously 2 days times 15, that's 30 days. So that's a month's supply of Power Strips for $60, and we ship them anywhere in the world for $4.95. Now, what kind of pain are we talking about? Now, let me just make a statement real quickly here, because, guys, We don't make any kind of medical claims. We do not promote or sell this product as if it heals or cures or mediates any diseases, because that's not what it does. What it does, though, is relieve pain. And I'm talking about any kind of pain. My wife had a migraine the other day. You know, there's a lot of pain that comes from migraine. She popped the power strip on the back of her neck, and within minutes that pain was going away. Within an hour, it was completely gone. We've had people with pain, you know, arthritis type pain. You know, pain from arthritis can be very, very strong. Okay, and we've had people put the power strips just right there, and all of a sudden they're freeing up. They can drive a car. They can write a letter. The pain is gone. Okay. Now again, I'm not saying this is getting rid of arthritis or migraines or anything like that, but there's pain associated with those things, and to be able to get rid of that pain is absolutely amazing. Pain from wearing high heel shoes, you know, pain from knee pain or back pain from surgeries, things like that. I've got people, folks, that's spending $900 a month on over-the-counter and prescription drugs that are now off those drugs, are no longer using that because they're on a all-natural power strip. Okay. And so now, let me share with you. We've got people that suffer with diabetes, with neuropathy. The pain of neuropathy. I've had a friend that his pain on his feet was so bad, his toes gnarled up, and he could hardly even sleep at night. Well, he takes the power strip, just like right here. You can tear them in half like that, and he puts it on the bottom of his feet, and now his toes are freed up. He has no more pain. Okay, and so guys, I mean, any kind of pain you can think of. Pain is a $650 billion industry, folks. I mean, everybody in the world either has pain or knows someone who does. And with these power strips, I mean, pain is gone. And most of the people it's going to work on in a matter of minutes, meaning, you know, 15, 20, 30, 45 minutes, maybe 90 minutes. There are others that may take a little longer, that maybe take, you know, a number of hours, 15, 20 hours, 8 hours, 3 hours. And there's others that may even take 4 or 5 days. But I can tell you, folks, if you wear these power strips long enough, you are going to get some relief of your pain, okay? And so that's the product is absolutely amazing. But let me just share with you just quickly how the power strip works, okay? People ask me all the time about product training. Let me just tell you about the product training. This is it. This is simple, folks. Just stick it where the fun don't shine. Stick it where it hurts. That's all you got to do. I mean, where's it hurt? My neck hurts. My back hurts. Wherever it hurts, just put the product there. Now, I mean, I'll give you a little bit more technical aspect of what we're doing here and the technology behind it. Basically, folks, on the outside of the power strip that never touches the skin, it's laced with germanium crystals, okay? Germanium crystals on the outside of the power strip. It never touches the skin, okay? And what happens when you put the power strip on the skin, they're germanium crystals. When we all know that the body emits heat, right? Our bodies emit heat. And so when the body emits heat, it comes up and hits these germanium crystals. The germanium crystals redirect and reflect the heat. It creates actually what's called long wave heat, and which sends it down deeper into the body to the cellular level. And what happens at that point, it creates nitric oxide, which is oxygen, okay? It creates heat and circulation and blood flow, okay, which we all know is great for healing and getting rid of pain and such as that. So that's what's going on, the technology on the outside. It creates a far infrared technology. You know, far infrared technology is a big buzz in the medical community, folks. The problem is most people can't use it because it costs thousands of dollars. We've got far infrared technology on the power strip, on the outside of the strip, on the underbelly of the strip, on the adhesive portion here, with that portion right there. Has 3 main ingredients. One is called ionic silver, which is known to be antiviral, antifungal, and antibacterial. Okay. The second ingredient on it is called Korean red ginseng. As a matter of fact, we use fermented Korean red ginseng, which makes it fermented versus the regular, makes it 3 times stronger. Okay, 3 times more potent. Okay, so fermented Korean red ginseng. Korean red ginseng is one of the top adaptogens in the world. And it's known and clinically studied, and clinical studies show and prove that Korean red ginseng is great for relieving stress in the body. It's great for pain. It's great for libido and great for energy. So it's a lot of great studies that have been concluded how great that product is, and we have that on there. And the final ingredient is called marine phytoplankton. And marine phytoplankton is a what's called the most perfect food in the world. The most perfect food in the world. We have our own, by the way. Marine phytoplankton, according to NASA, is responsible for over 90% of the Earth's oxygen. And we have it in this product, folks. Matter of fact, we have exclusive rights to our own sea farm up off the coast of Vancouver, $30 million sea farm where this is harvested just for FG Express. We own the rights to this, guys. No one can get it but us. And so this marine phytoplankton has over 70 vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, all your omega-3s, your omega-6s, your amino acids, all in there. So, folks, this is chock full of great nutrition with this, okay? So that's a little bit about what's on the underbelly of the strip. And then the far infrared technology, you can see why this product is doing so well. But let me just say one other thing about this product before we move on. Wow, I wish we had brought up some, we probably should have brought some before and after pictures. But in addition to being great for pain, it's listed by the FDA as a Class 1 medical device, meaning we can tell people this product will relieve pain. We also can tell people this product will improve the look and the feel of the skin, okay, because this is listed as a cosmetic. You know, cosmetics, that's a $260 billion industry. Skincare is a $650 billion. So if you look at that, folks, that's a $910 billion marketplace that we have a patented product, folks, here that no one else can get, that we can take around the world for $4.95 in an envelope like this and get it to anybody. Now, what's it doing from a cosmetic standpoint? Folks, if you have anybody that has some unwanted crow's feet or wrinkles they want to get rid of, take the power strip. We have people taking the power strip and they're putting it across their forehead, wearing little strips on their sides of their face while they sleep at night. Oops, dropped my headpiece here. Ladies do this in particularly, and folks, they're calling it a power strip facelift. Within a few days, the crow's feet, the wrinkles are dissipating and going away. And so another big one is look at some of our before and after pictures. I know that Rick will send these to you, or whoever invited you to the call. Khadijah, they'll get these out to you, but where we put the power strip on the outside on the top of acne, and within a day or two the skin is completely cleared up. But let me just give you a couple more, not just facial improvement with cosmetics with our products, but we also, when you look at things like cellulite, and you're putting the power strip on cellulite and letting it dissolve and melt away those fat cells below the skin. Another big one is varicose veins and spider veins. Our before and after pictures of varicose veins. I'm telling you, folks, when ladies, you know what I'm talking about more so than men with this. But varicose veins and spider veins, you know, that's just kind of ugly, you know, and you want to get rid of those, put the power strip on there. We have people within 2 days and 3 days, the varicose veins are completely gone. You can't even see them from the human eye anymore, okay? And so from a cosmetic standpoint, to get rid of varicose veins, spider veins, we've had people use power strips on warts and remove warts within a week or so, completely gone, never to return. So from a skincare, folks, to improve the look and the feel of the skin, put it on there, use it. It's absolutely amazing. So, you know, the power strip, folks, I mean, I could go on and on for hours telling you about the product itself. The thing I can tell you is get them in your hands, put them on. It's just so easy to move this product and to get people to try it. You know, unlike a lotion, potion, pill, cosmetic, skincare type deal that traditionally you got to go out here and carry around a bunch of boxes of products or liquid nutritionals or coffee or shakes and things like that, folks. To have something so high speed, low drag, to have something so unique, that's patented, that Dr. Stormy's got hers that I see, so that's patented product, folks, that's so effective. This is an impact product, folks. Most people feel it, like I said, within a matter of minutes, and so when you've got something that works so well that people need, I tell you what, people spend $650 billion a year on pain, another $260 billion on skincare, and we've got a power strip, folks, that can start helping people naturally, and it works instantly, okay? And so that's a little bit about the product, guys. I could talk for hours about it, but it's FDA listed, Class 1 medical device, a number of patents on the product. ships anywhere in the world for $4.95, and in a package just like this, you get 15 medical devices anywhere around the world, $60. So it comes down to $4 a power strip. Divide, it works for 2 days, so $2 a day for a great nutrition, but improving the look and the feel of the skin and getting rid of pain, okay? And so now let's talk a little bit about our compensation plan, because I know many of you are on the phone here today to find out how to make some money, right? So let me take a quick little drink of water here. It's kind of hot out here on the boat. It's beautiful, but it's a little warm, so I think we got rid of some of the other boats that were kind of pulling out, giving us some background noise. I hope you guys were able to hear through that. So I didn't allow for that one. I decided to set up here on the top today. So. But let's talk about how the money is made in this company, guys, because I tell you one thing I love about this product and this company is it pays very well. I've given you two first already that's never been done in the history of network marketing. That is, to recap, 190 countries at once. That's never been done in the history of network marketing. We're the first. Right now, we're already shipping into 170 of those 190 countries. The second first was Class 1 medical device listed by the FDA. That's never happened before. And the third has to do with our comp plan. And, folks, we pay out a true 62% payout in our comp plan, folks. Now, folks, that's never been done in the history of network marketing. When I say the key word is a true 62%. So some of you, like me, have heard people say, well, our company pays out 70% or 65%. Well, folks, I can tell you, I've heard that too. And you go run the numbers, and you find out they're paying 29 or 32 or 33. You heard Dr. Stormy talk about earlier. My wife owned her own network marketing company for over a decade. She'll tell you as well, most companies can't pay a dime over 35%. And the reason being, folks, is most people have way too much into their product to be able to pay you and I any more than about 35% in the comp plan. But when you look at these power strips, they're paper thin. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out there's not a lot of money in the actual manufacturing, mass producing of these. The money was spent on the front end in the research and development, right? And so once it's done, these little power strips are very thin. I don't know if it's pennies, nickels, dimes, or quarters, but there's not a lot of money put in them. It means the company can make a good profit. We can sell them at a reasonable price, and then you and I can make a lot from the comp plan. We can afford to pay out the 62%. And so let me share with you how the money is made. I'm going to go over about 3 or 4 little ways of making money. But let me just say this to you. That one of the things that make us move so fast, that's really got this company on just going through the roof, is this, folks. There is no selling involved. Absolutely zero selling involved. I had a lady the other day say, well, I don't like to sell. I said, great, you're going to love this. Let me ask you something. Can you give away something for free? She said, yeah, I can give away free because everybody in the world loves free. Folks, we make a lot of money here in this business and have a great lifestyle, but I can tell you what, no matter how much money we make, I still love free. I kind of tell people I'm a freeaholic. I love free so much I changed my name to Free, Bradley Free Hager, right? And so the point is, folks, everybody loves free, and all we do is we give these power strips away for free, okay? What we do is we take these little sample bags here, and we put 3 power strips inside this bag, and we put a little instruction sheet along with your business card or some kind of way to contact you, and we just give them away to people. We just ask people, I can tell you, you want the training on how to be successful in this business, guys? It's very simple. Take one thing that you're doing every day, all day long already, by text or by email or by the phone call or in person all day long, 5 or 10 times every day. We ask people, hey, how you doing? How you doing today? Folks, if you'll change one word and say, hey, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling? And when you do that, folks, people all of a sudden, they start telling you, oh, my back hurts, my knee hurts, how am I feeling? Oh, my neck hurts. And you just say, hey, where's it hurt? Put a power strip on them, give them the other 2 to take with them. That way you give them a little 3-pack to take over the next couple of days. Maybe put it on multiple body parts, maybe 3 or 4 body parts if they need it. Maybe give one to their spouse. And I can tell you, folks, you can't outgive the giver. You just give these away. And when people come back to you, usually in a matter of minutes or an hour or 2, they're going to come back and say, oh, my gosh, it got rid of my pain. I hadn't felt this good in forever. It's got rid of my wrinkles, my skin irritations and such. And they come back to you, folks. And when they do, all you simply do is send them to your website. You don't have to sell them the product. You just say, look, Mary, John, Terry, you're a friend of mine, or I just got to know you, and I don't want to make any retail money on you. So I'm gonna send you to my website where you can buy all the product you'd like to buy at wholesale, okay? And so go to my website. You just give me your website. Everybody here gets a free replicated website. complete with before and after pictures. It's got videos on there. It's got, it comes complete with shopping cart. And when they go to your website and place an order, you're going to make a 25% what we call fast start bonus. I like to call that a referral fee. You refer somebody to the product, they go to your website, 25% referral fee. Now, how does that look in terms of profit? Well, folks, that can be anything from a few dollars, $12.50, all the way up to $337. Now, guys, when you realize every time you hand out a sample of power strips, you can make up to $337. Folks, I can tell you what, I tell people all the time, get as many as you can afford, and just like American Express, don't leave home without them. Right? Remember that American Express, don't leave home without it? Well, don't leave home without your power strips, and get as many as you can and just give them away every day. Give 5, 10, 15 samples out a day, and I tell you what, you're going to have people come back and start. I mean, guys, this 25% fast start, most companies pay 15, maybe 10. Some of them even pay 20. We pay 25. And by the way, this is not just on their initial order. This is on any order they place in the first 4 weeks, because most of us have been in network marketing. We know what happens. People come in. Sometimes they'll start with just a little bit of product just to try it, and then after working with it, and it starts to work with them. All of a sudden, guess what? They say, "Look, I want to buy a big case or a couple of cases or a box or whatever." In other words, they want to upgrade. Well, here when they do that, folks, you may make, I don't know, $25 on their initial order. They come back and decide I want more. You may make another $337. So anything in the first 4 weeks, folks, you make a fast start, okay, of 25%. Folks, one thing I love about this company is that you can make full-time income day one. Guys, we've had people come in here and make over $5,000 in their first week. With this one bonus a lot. I know we did. Our first week in the business, our fast start bonuses by referring people to the websites, folks, we made over $5,000 our own self. There's others that's made even more than that in their first week from this bonus. Now, we don't make income claims, guys. There's no guarantees here. You got to go out here and work it. But I can tell you, to make full-time income from day one, we've had people come in, just got laid off or left their job or want to leave their job and be able to go full-time without skipping a beat and have a full-time income week one, okay? So that's the first bonus. Now, the second bonus is even more lucrative. It's where you start making more money, and that's called a team commission bonus, okay? Team commissions. And basically what happens is these people you refer, you put them into a sales team. And in FG Express, we have 2 sales teams. We have what we call a left sales team and a right sales team, and we just start putting people down in the sales team. So these people, say you referred, I don't know, 10 people this week, and say you made a couple, 2 or 3,000, whatever you made from that on the fast start. Then you take those 10 people and you start putting them on the left and on the right in your sales team, and then you put them down under each other, because you can get as many people as you want, but you can only build 2 sales teams. So one on the left, one on the right, you just stack them down under each other, and just keep putting them down there, folks. Okay, now here's what happens. Every single week, the company's computer is going to search down from the top of your left sales team down through infinity, all the way. This is not one of those deals that only pay you 5 or 6 levels deep. You're going to get paid through infinity. On your left sales team, it's going to search all the way down to the bottom of your right sales team through infinity. It can be 8 or 8,000, hundreds of thousands of people. I mean, we've just been doing this for 7 months. We've got like 24, 25,000 people in our sales team. It searches all the way down the left and right, and based on what it finds, folks, even though you may not have sold anything that week yourself, it's going to pay you up to $20,000 that week. $20,000 a week, folks. I know people don't even make that in a month, and you get a chance to make $20,000 every single week just by giving away free power strips and placing them in your sales team. The people that buy them in your sales team, okay? Now, $20,000 a week, times 4 weeks of the month, that's $80,000 a month, guys. $80,000 a month just from the team commissions, okay? And so that right there, and people ask, well, how do I know how it's going to pay me? It's very simple, guys. It looks at your left sales team and your right sales team, looks down through both of them, and determines which is your strong side, which is your smaller side, and it pays you 12% off the smaller side. So if you look at that, 12% off the smaller of your 2 sales teams, if you divide that by 2 sales teams, it basically pays you 6%. 6%, folks, versus most companies pay 4, 4.5, maybe even 5. We're paying 6% of the whole, 12% on the smaller side, folks. That is huge, okay? And so, and guys, by the way, in just a matter of months, we've got people already making that $20,000 a week every single week. Okay, so that's a good income right there coming in, and just by being able to go out here and build a business across the world. Now the next bonus is my favorite bonus, and it's the biggest bonus. It's called the check match. I see Dr. Stormy going like this. There you go, because I'm gonna tell you what, this will get you excited. You know, as we like to say over in the South, where Dr. Stormy and Damon and we are from, if this don't fire you up, your wood's wet. Okay, so this is the biggest bonus of the comp plan, guys. And here's the way it works. It's called a matching bonus. Some people call it a check match. And basically how it works, everybody that you personally enroll, you have an opportunity to match their check every single week of their team commissions, guys. And it can be all 5 people or 85 people or 500 people. Everybody you personally enroll, you get to match their check up to 50%. Now, folks, think about it. If you enrolled me, and I may say $10,000 this week, you could I'll get my whole $10,000. That's fine, and then you can match it by 50%, meaning an additional $5,000. Now, think about that, folks. You made 25% when I ordered my product. You make money from the team that I'm building. You make money a third time by matching my check up to 50%, folks. That's unheard of. Most companies, if we stopped right there, that would be more than most companies do in a check match. But 50% check match, folks. I mean, think about it. What if I make I don't know, $100,000 this year, and you made 50% of that? That's $50,000. What if we make $1 million? We do. But what if you sponsor and enroll somebody like ourselves or Dr. Stormy, Dr. Damon? I know what Rick is going to do. I know what Kadisha is going to do. So you enroll somebody like that, and they go on to make $1 million a year. $1 million, 50% of that, folks, is $500,000 from just one person. Now, what if you enrolled 15, 20, 30, 50 guys, and you just keep referring, you just keep giving away power strips, and you keep making money, and you get a 50%. Now, guys, we don't stop there. On your second level, you get a 25% check match. 50% on the first. Anybody, so 50% off me. If I enroll 50, 60, 15, whatever it does, you get another 25%. Then you go down to the next level and get another 15%, and then another 10% on the fourth. Now think about that, folks. 50% on the first, then 25, then 15, and 10. If you add that together, that's 100% check match. Folks, that is amazing. That is incredible, folks. Let me just tell you, let me put this in perspective for you, okay? Guys, in our previous company we were in, we made $11 million in that company. And that company, we had a one level only 40% check match. One level only 40%. And of the $11 million we earned, around $7 million of it was from the check match. Now, folks, $7 million of the 11 was from the check match, and that was just a 40%. Folks, we don't have just 40, we have 50. Then we have 25, then we have 15 and 10, and we have dynamic compression as well. In other words, if you enroll me and I don't do anything, then all the people I enroll now all roll up to you, and you make a 50% there, okay? And so the check match, guys, is the biggest portion of our company, of our compensation plan. You make more there than you do anything as you build your business. Now it starts off, I will tell you, it starts off the most amount of money you make is from your fast start, and then the team, and then as you build your mature organization, boy, that check match is huge. Tens of thousands of dollars a week just from the check match alone as your organization builds and matures, okay? So that's a little bit about our comp plan. There's a few other bonuses, but I'm going to leave it at that for right now. I think you get an understanding what happens here. Just go out here and give away power strips. And guys, let me just say something as well, by the way. Folks, we've got an amazing system, by the way. And I'm not going to get into a lot of this right now, but as we go forward, one thing I just want to share with you guys, this company, we've built a business in 120 countries around the world, and we have not been out here doing business briefings and home parties and mixers. I mean, whatever you call them, guys. I mean, you know, that one thing I get from all the networkers here, guys, is people are telling me, you know what, I like making money. I'm not afraid of hard work, but I'm just tired of doing all these home parties and all these meetings and going out every single night, you know. And I talked to somebody else the other day. They were going out 4, 5, 6 nights a week. And I'm like, you don't have a business. You don't have you're not creating a lifestyle. You got a night job, right? And so what we've got is an incredible system, folks, where you can build a business all around the world and not have to do meetings and home parties. I mean, folks, how would you like to be able to sit here and look at what we're doing here? We got Rick in Holland. and Khadijah is in Colorado, and so Stormy and Stormy's in Miami. We're here on our boats. I mean, this is not a home party. This is fun stuff, okay? And I don't care what you call them. And some people call them, 90-day challenges, okay, or challenge parties. Some people call them gas coffee tasters. Others call them, we used to call them private business receptions or mixers. But it doesn't matter what you call them. It's like that old saying, years ago that I heard that, if you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. Well, no matter what you call these things, they're still meetings. And what I know is most people don't want to go to meetings. But you know what? Most people's got a cell phone. They got it with them. And what we're doing is we got an incredible system. If you can send a text, if you can send an email, we've got online systems, guys, that we're using videos with YouTube. We're using Facebook. I mean, think about it, folks. Facebook has 1.4 billion people on it. If it was a country, it'd be the largest country in the world. And we're able to, what we do is we teach you, and we'll help you set up an income-producing, money-making Facebook page. Even if you don't have a Facebook page, if you only have any sign up for Facebook, we'll teach you what to put on your page. We'll teach you what not to put on your page. We'll teach you how to friend thousands of people, and we'll teach you how to market to those thousands of people. All you got to do, folks, if you can copy and paste, we'll send you the post to put on your Facebook page. We'll teach you where to put it and how to put it on there and how you can build a business all around the world, folks. We got 120 countries around the world in our downline, folks, and we haven't been traveling there, okay? And so how do we do it? We did it through Facebook without having to go do meetings. So, okay, we'll elaborate more on that later, but I just want to let you know, folks, if you want to do meetings and these kind of things, by all means, go do them. But if you're kind of tired and burnt out on that kind of building the business, folks, we're taking technology. I love what Bill Gates said years ago. He said, if your business is not online, before long, you won't have business, okay? And so so we got a great online marketing system for you. Now, let me just finish up by sharing with you, before I turn it back to Dr. Stormy and Khadijah and Rick, just real quickly how you can get started in our business here, because that's the most exciting part. Just how can I get going here? We're putting in tens of thousands of people every single month. How can you get in and lock your spot at the very first here with us in pre-launch and get yourself a great position before we put the next 10, 20, 30,000 people in? Before you start putting people in all around the world that maybe possibly could go under you. Let me share with you how you can get started and go ahead and lock your spot today. Now, as far as getting started, folks, we don't do one size fits all. We know that everybody's at different levels of ambition and different economic statuses, okay? And so we make it so where everybody can afford to get in our business, okay? If you're kind of a high roller, a successful doctor, a businessman, we make it where you can get involved at the level that's comfortable with you. But at the same time, if you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe a little low on funds, we make it where you can get started. So there's several ways to start. And this is where you probably want to make some notes here and write these down. We have 3 packages. We have A packs, we have B packs, and we have what's called C packs, okay? Now, I'm going to start at the top here, okay? Because, I can tell you, most people, when I talk to them, their question is, look, how can I make the most amount of money, and how can I make it as fast as I can? In 22 years in this industry, I've never had anybody come up to me, Rick, and say, how can I make money as slow as possible? How can I make the least amount of money? No, everybody wants to know how can I make it fast. So I'm going to start at the top here, okay, and then we'll work our way down. If the first level is too strong for you, don't worry about it. We'll get to your level that's more comfortable with you. But let me talk about the A packs. There's the A packages. There's 2 of them. One of them is the first one is $1,999, okay, and the other one is $1,499, okay. Now you can just pop that on a credit card, and if you do it right, you should have your money off your credit card before your statements ever due. If you go out here and take our leadership and take our system and put it into action, okay. Now what do you get for $1,900 or the $1,499? Here's how it works. For the $1,900 package, you get 600 power strips, okay. 600 power strips. Remember, we take those and put them in sets of 3s in these little packages, and we give them away. So 3 divided by 600, that means you would have 200 sample packs to give away. Now, folks, if you go ahead and give away 200 packs of these products, guys, you're going to make some serious money from the follow-up and giving out 200 sample packs, okay? Now, the $1,499, you get 450 power strips, which would give you, 150 samples, okay? And we can kind of figure it out. Which one are you going to make the most money, giving away 200 or giving away 150? So now with the $19.99, by the way, you want to write this down. You get $400 of free product in that $19.99 package, okay? 600 power strips, which is $400 worth of free products. Now, guys, that's one of the reasons I started with the A pack. You know, I'm not talking about $15 or $20 or $30 a product. I'm talking $400 of free products, and all I do is just give these away to free and make money. Folks, I mean, I wanted that free product. Remember I told you I love free, and so $400 worth of free product in that $19.99 pack. Now, here's another thing that happens, too. How'd you like to have some free money? Free product, free money, I'm all over that. So how do you get that? Folks, when you start at that $19.99 pack, you get started at our A package there. Either one of our A packs, we ladle you in at a position in our company. It's called a 2-star. In other words, you don't have to start at the bottom and work your way up. You start at a leadership level in our company called 2-star, and you make a 25% check match day one on every single person you enroll on their weekly team commission check for the first 90 days. Now, guys, you know, that is incredible because most of us know, if you've been involved in network marketing, you know that these team commissions, or these check matches, you have to build yourself up. Well, how'd you like to get that free money, free bonus for 90 days on every single person you enroll, whether you've ever hit that level or not? Well, you can. By starting with one of our A packs, you get started with the 25% check match. It's called a 2-star. And what that simply means, as I covered before, what if I make $10,000 in my first 90 days? If you started with this level here, you'd get that 25% check match. So 25% of 10,000 means you made $2,500, and I'm just one person. Okay, what if I made, I don't know, 100,000 in the first 9 days? People have done that. Then that'd be 25%. That'd be $25,000. Okay, so you can see that check match for free can be tens of thousands of dollars for you because it's not just one person, it's everybody you enroll. So if you give away 200 packs of power strips, you're going to enroll a lot of people, and you get a 25% check match on every single one of them every single week on their team commissions, guys. I can tell you what, it's worth it to do an A package just to get the free product and just to get the free money, okay? And so your A package is $19.99 and $14.99. 600 products for the first one, 450 power strips for the second, and 25% check match on everybody for the first 90 days. That's their A package. Now the B packages, they're a little less, okay, a little more, maybe some more comfortable for somebody, but they're a little less and a little bit less product. The first B package is $9.99. And then $4.99, okay? Now the $9.99, you get 300 power strips, which again, divide them by 3, you put them 3 in a package, and that means you get 100 sample packs to give away. And the $4.99, you get 150 power strips, which again will give you 75 sample packs, okay? Now both of those also come with a 25% check match, okay? So you get that in there as well. Basically right there, you just get less product. You spend a little less money, but you get less product to give away to go out here and build your business with. And guys, to me, it's worth it to start at the higher level. That's what I highly recommend, the start of our A pack. I'm so glad we did. Matter of fact, we started with 2 of those. Marcia started with the package, and I started with the A package. That way we had lots of extra products and lots of free products. We also had a chance to make twice the amount of money because she has a position and I have a position. And, if you can make $20,000 a week from one, that means you can make $40,000 a week from 2. And so that's kind of what we did. Now, so that's the final level for our business guys. For those who just say, look, either I'm broke, we've all been there, we've all been up and down. Maybe if you're tight on money, or maybe you just say, I want to dip my toe in the water, I just want to try the product. Well, then what we have is the C package, which is a consumer pack, and basically one of them is $139. The other one is $69. And what that is, folks, the $139 gives you 2 packages of the power strips and a couple extra samples, okay? The $69 gives you 1 pack of power strips, a 1-month supply, and a couple samples to give away as well. So if you're a couple and you want to try to use it, both of you use a power strip every day for a month, then you want to do the $139. If you're single, then you can do the $69, or either do the $139 and have some free samples too. But the point is, guys, here let me explain it to you like this. One thing I love about this company is this. Anybody in the world can do this, and we can duplicate around the world no matter what country you're going into, because think about it. At the $69 level, you get a pack of product. Now, every pack you buy, there's a $12 affiliate fee. One time, $12 affiliate fee to get involved. We don't do a $69 or $79 starter kit that no one makes money off of but the company. We don't do anything, folks. It's a one-time $12 fee. So if you look at that, $12 plus $69 for the package, okay, and it ships anywhere in the world for $4.95. So $69, $12 affiliate fee, and $4.95. Folks, that's $81. $81 to start your business, have your websites turned on, product delivered to your doorstep, and you're in business for $81 for less than $100 anywhere in the world. Anybody can get started. Folks, that's incredible, and that is duplicatable, okay? And so the bottom line, folks, is this. You know, as we close out here tonight, today, I guess tonight in some parts of the world, you know, I can tell you this, folks. Get involved with us because we're having a lot of fun. We're making a lot of money, lots of money, obnoxious kinds of money. Guys, we're having fun. We're going around the world with this. Don't miss it. Don't. I tell people all the time, I don't care what pack you get in. The main thing is just get in. You know, there's no saying that you're guaranteed to miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I can tell you through personal experience in the last 7 months, this is one that you don't want to miss. You want to take this shot. You want to get involved. Figure it out. I highly recommend the A pack, but if that's not too much for you, then come down to the B pack or the C pack, but get started somewhere. Lock your spot today. Whoever invites you in to this, guys, get back with them, get enrolled, because, again, guys, we're putting in thousands and thousands of people. We're putting thousands of people in a day in this company, and you don't want to wake up and you don't want to say, give me a couple of days to think about it. A couple of days, you know, there's 1,000 people that you could have been above, but now you're down below, okay? So lock your spot today. Get back with Rick, Kadisha, Stormy, or whoever invited you to the call, and get started, guys, because we want to do one of these for you. We want to help you get your business. We'll get emails out to you about our system so you can start putting people in your business and money in your bank account today, okay? And so I want to be the first to tell you to welcome to FG Express, welcome home. And I want to turn it back to you, Rick and Stormy and Kadisha, and I'll hang on if we have questions or however you want to close it out here.
Wow, man, what an amazing Google Hangout. Your view is just so amazing. I mean, every time I hear the opportunity, I'm so glad I said yes. I was almost about to say no, and so I'm glad I took this shot, and I believe that this will be my last shot. And so thank you so much. I know we have Rick on here. Rick is launching, I know that you know this, Mr. Hager, in Holland. He's doing some amazing things. He is definitely positioned and poised to be one of the top leaders in that marketplace. He is attracting so many industry leaders. I'm just so excited to be partnered with him, and also Khadijah as well. But I will turn it over to you, Khadijah. You could just really just share a little bit about, I know that you have connected with a bunch of chiropractors. You've connected with a lot of people from the holistic community. You seem to be making it happen relatively quick, and it's so amazing. I don't know if anybody that's watched this realizes we're home. You know, you're on your boat home out there. Rick is all the way in Holland, and I remember, Mr. Hager, I don't know if you know this, but I used to do 5 meetings a week, all right? Okay, and I used to do the trainings on Saturdays and all that stuff, okay? But it's just so amazing that we could be in our homes with our family, and we could bring this awesome product, you know, to the marketplace. There are so many people that's going to be blessed by this, and I'm so thankful that I say yes to this opportunity. So, Khadijah, I'll turn it over to you to share a really quick testimony. You can go ahead and, of course, turn it over to Rick, because, Rick, we know that you are the reason why we even hosted this on today, so you could help take Holland to the next level. So, Khadijah, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Stormy Wellington-Jones. And Mr. Brad Hager, it is an honor to share this platform with you. Thank you very, very much. And, you know, I'm so excited because, you know, being here in this amazing company at the right time, definitely in the right place, and look at all of the amazing people. You know, I can tell you that the chiropractors here are having a lot of fun with this. You know, they're getting on board. You know, they understand the infrared technology. They understand that, you know, they want to transition a lot of their patients from Western synthetic medicine to something natural. And a lot of patients, especially here in Colorado, and it's amazing because the contacts that I've made are right online. It's amazing, right online, right on the internet. You know, there's so many holistic communities out here, and that's basically what the big deal is now. It's natural medicines, being able to heal the pain, if you will, or take away the pain, I should say, if you will. So I'm having a lot of fun here. You know, been with the company for just 10 weeks. This will be my 11th week, and to have 13 countries already in my business is just phenomenal. So thank you very, very, very much, Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones, for presenting this opportunity. Not really presenting it, because I actually searched out for you guys when I saw something take place in our previous company. So thank you again. And I want to bring up this amazing gentleman, Mr.
Hey, Miss Adams. Miss Adams, I'm sorry, I have to say I'm just so excited. You have 13 in 10 weeks, and I have 83. How about that?
Wow!
Awesome. Good stuff.
That is just phenomenal. I am so excited about that. You know, I can tell you this, just this short period of time being here at FG Express, being here on your team, Mr. Hager and Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones, in my previous company, I've already surpassed what I did, and I was there for almost 2 years. So this is an incredible, incredible opportunity. Another thing is, I have fibromyalgia, so the product absolutely works for me. I have one, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have one here on my arm, I have one on my back, and no flare-ups, and I feel great. So I'm able to share this opportunity online. Guess what? I'm at home. You know, so it's just it's amazing. You know, Rick actually reached out to me on Facebook. You know, I actually, when I saw the shift in my previous company, I saw Dr. Demond and Dr. Stormy. I said, oh, wait a minute, where are they going? And you know, what are they doing? And apparently Rick saw me do the same thing, and so he reached out to me, and now here he is opening up Holland. I mean, the Netherlands, another country. Guys, I've only been in this company for 10 weeks. So, you know, without further ado, I want to bring up Mr. Rick Nice. Sir, how are you?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Khadija, and I'm so grateful that we met through the Facebook, and it's unbelievable what's happening. I heard, if it's not fun, it's not worth it, and for that is stuck in my mind. And with our previous company, the fun was going down, and I was driving kilometers, evenings, night job, as Mr. Hager said. Great. And yeah, it's unbelievable what's happening. Only in the last 2 weeks, it's like a train. It goes faster than my own car. It's really it's crazy. And I just talk to people and I say, get your beep in this company, because it's really starting. It's unbelievable. So I don't explain anything. Just get your beep in this company. You know this. Yeah. So and it's proving itself, and not through the comp plan, because even now I didn't explain the comp plan one time. I just thought about products. And as Mr. Hager said, we don't sell products, and I just showed them, and it was really from an urgency feeling from one of my best friend's father, who is such a pain. And I said, I need that power strips, and so that's where it in fact started. I felt the urgency to get those power strips here, and I put them on, and he felt a bit relief. He's also on the morphine, so that's a bit difficult. But on that same day, I put it on the back of also a colleague of mine here in this village, and he's disabled for his work. He's a lot of pain, can't sleep in the night, and after 2 days, I called him and I said, well, how is it going? I said, I wanted to call you. Whoa, what a wonderful product it is, and I need a package, and also I gave it to my stepmother, and that's how it works. So the product is selling itself, and since then at first I was skeptical. I must say I was skeptical. I searched the internet, what's the trick, what's the scam, what's happening, is there one negative announcement or a post or whatever, and I tell you, everybody here in Holland, not one. I didn't find not one negative response on the power strip. And also yesterday I told one of my colleagues here in Holland who also started, and she told them I gave 6 samples, 8 samples in 2 days, and 6 of them had positive results, and the other 2 didn't put the power strip yet on. So everybody, and especially her father, is an 82-year-old man. she told me he was in the hospital for inflammation in his feet. I don't know, with his bones or something, and it was so bad that he can't wear his shoes. And they get medicine, and still he couldn't wear his shoes. And she put this power strip on only 2 days ago, and yesterday he told her, "I have my shoes on." Wow, that's unbelievable. Well, that's so amazing, and that's what also the positive part of this product is. It's not about the money, but it's also about helping people with relieving their pain. And so for the next 3 hours, I will take you in all the testimonials I've written. Oh no, I won't do that. But in fact, I could fill up another 3 hours if I read all the testimonials on the internet, what I hear. So everybody in Holland who's looking now, who's watching this lounge in Holland, get your position here in this company. And it's starting now, and this train will not stop, and it goes faster, and you can't wait. You can start from the lowest level and go in and at any level, and I would follow Mr. Hager's advice, go in for the 2-star rank in the lateral packs. Watch it on take a look at the website from the people who invited you here on this lounge. But go in, do this. It's unbelievable. And like I told Khadija, in the past I heard no gain, no pain. Sorry, no pain, no gain. Now I said no pain, that's the game. I want to thank you, and I give you back to Khadija. I just can say, don't wait. Start right now. Thank you, Khadija.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'll take this time out to give it back to Dr. Stormy Wellington-Jones. Rick, you're doing an amazing job. Thank you so very, very much. And it's just really exciting about what's taking place in Holland. And I'm going to turn it over to my mentor and my coach, an amazing, amazing leader. She's doing some phenomenal things, and I am so happy to be a part of. So without further ado, Dr. Stormy Wellington-Jones, take it away.
Well, I mean, I'm just going to take the time out to close it out. I thank you so much, Mr. Hager. You just don't know how thankful we are to have you as a leader, as a mentor, as a coach, to take the time out from your family on your boat to share with us this amazing opportunity. No one could have done it better than you. And just leaving corporate office last week and to see how much respect that someone like a Bob Malmsteen and a Rick Basil and a Ron Williams have for you speaks volume to who you are and where we're going. You said something that really touched my heart, that you're looking to do some things, with the core leadership of this team, by helping us to get our business in international markets. And I want you to know that means a lot to me. And I know that you're going to be the first to hit $1 million a month over here, but we will be right behind you. And so for everyone watching this hangout, click the link below. Whoever invited you here today gave you a special link that you could click and join the organization now. Here's the amazing part about this. By clicking that button right now, ladies and gentlemen, and solidifying your position of equity, that means that you're getting in on top of a major leg of business. And so, guys, click the link right now. You're going to fall into whoever invited you on this hangout organization. They're going to give you a call, get you plugged into the system, get you plugged into leadership, guys. And we look forward to serving you as you build an empire here with FG Express. So thank you so much, everyone. Go out there and enjoy the rest of your evening. Welcome home. Welcome to FG Express. Bye-bye, my friends.
Goodbye. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Hager. Bye-bye.